Ow. And we did it! Yes!
I was gonna say Ohio.
Thank you for the host there, Madino.
I'd say Ohio gozaimasu, but that means good morning, and it's very far from. Unless you're in the US, which it might be only 2 a.m.
Hold on, I gotta mute myself for a second.
I mute myself.
Okay.
I like to excite me. I mute myself.
Cameron 1391 has just tipped $1 Australian. Release Coyote vs Acme.
What's with that message? But anyway, okay. Thank you for the sports. A lot of old gamers are really bad at that. As soon as you mention a sport game, oh no, I don't want to play sport.
How you doing, True Sinister? Just getting set up, and I shouldn't be too long. And
Jeez, I'm cutting that
Twitch
fine.
notification. Oh, okay.
Yes.
It took me 10 minutes to
When you
get
say it like that,
everything
you look
set
like
up.
a piss weak Dragon Ball Z character.
All right. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Give me 2 secs.
Final moments of this period. The Bolts are up 3-1.
Hey, I got one.
And a stick breaks out. They score! What a shot! That's a great sound when it pings off the post, and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot!
Oh, super jump, super jump. That's got to be something valuable up there. Super jump. No. Oh, fuck. Carrying out loud. I gotta start all the way back at Zelda now. You do realize that. This sucks. This game sucks.
Voodoo Doctor, Voodoo Doctor, Voodoo Doctor, Voodoo. Do C C C C C C C T T T T T T T 2 or
Oh man, you've stuffed it. You've broken the damn bot, the stream bot. Yeah, that's what I think too. Mimikyu, because I freaking love the old concept of Mimikyu. So I bought that. I bought that when I was at the Pokemon Center, which is super cool. And again, I just like the concept of this character. God, he looks sad. What? It's a Poke Cube. Okay. All right. Have you noticed? Good. Stay down, you pain of an ass. There's another thing around the corner. So my plan is to do this channel for at least the next 10 years. And then we'll see when we get to 10 years from now. And I tell you what, if I get to 60 and I still haven't got many followers by that stage, I will turn my microphone off and I will say, hey, I tried. And I will hang up doing any social media from 60 onwards if I feel like I haven't gained any traction with followers by that stage. Because I would, if I get to 60 and no one's really engaging with me online in a way that I feel like is worth it, I would rather spend my energy on just enjoying my retirement. I can't believe I'm talking about retirement. Anyway, that's 10 years from now, but that's my plan. So I think we should play this game, yeah? Everyone's just missing it.
And I do the dinosaur.
That's not the right way to hit it, not the wrong way either, but yo, get off of me!
Come fly with me.
Let's fly, let's fly.
No. No more. We're not allowed to sing any more than one line of that anymore.
Alright then, I got you, I got you.
Oh, it was a good try, but yeah. Oh, let me have another shot at it then. Yay!
I got it!
Ah! Coming to a cinema near you. Where is it? Sound booth guy, hurry up. There it is. The ultimate video gamer. 8 years in the making. The legend of Zen.
Hi. This coral seed is really a pain.
We should clip that. Oh, okay. She wants you to. I guess I have to do everything for you. Look, I'll show you. All right. I remember how hyped we were for Halo 2. Did the same thing, like 12-hour overnight sessions during school break. You're making me feel old, mate. Oh, we just got... What the show?
What the show?
What? Talk about a blast from the past. What the show has just done a subscription.
Welcome
what?
back, welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you for the subscription. It's good to see you again, man. I haven't seen you in ages. Thank you for the subscription, yo! Okay, I'll do this again. My God.
That screen just went big.
Very. There. Okay. G'day invaders and welcome to Since Spacies, and this is the Since Spacies show, episode number 3, and we have got Grumpy Retro Gamers. How you going, guys?
Good evening.
G'day.
Good morning.
And we've got, do we call you Sam, Kaiser Cade? What do we call you?
Yay!
A green thumb.
Oh, green thumb.
Oh, Don Burke, right.
No,
you-
mine is the second
You,
predator.
you such a Don Burke, you know that?
Such a Donny. Sorry,
Hit
sorry.
me.
Sorry.
I'm in for the save, I'm in for the save! Double jump!
that was just the lamest
Guys,
goal.
what are you talking
That's
about?
just the lamest goal ever. Watch this.
Look at it.
Dum 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 dum
Ready?
dum 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 dum. And just have a look at some of the. I'm going to show you guys Wrestle Ball. This is the best game that you've never played, unless your name is Tommy. Oh no way! No way! No way! Toshiaki Sakota is watching. I was playing his game. No way! How you doing?
On my way to Melbourne one time, they made a cheeky summer billboard. It's like, because they had like a gate on there, so it had like a bubblegum bill next to it, and it says, "Have a gay time with a bubblegum bill today."
Oh, is that triple kill?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfectly summing up Savile there by saying he always looked like a total nonce.
Can someone clip that, please?
Ooh, looks like I'm almost just in time.
No, I'm playing a game here. I'll be trying to be very careful in what I say here next, but Is it just my imagination, or his skin color changes as he empties out the laundry? Watch this. Watch. White.
Kinko di
White
Mayo.
Mayo.
I've never heard of this.
Watch this.
I found it
What's
odd when I
going
was in the
on?
States that it's not. Is it Mexican or Spanish? Spanish. Spanish was a major language there. I did not know that until I went to Los
And
Angeles,
Here we go.
and that was odd for me.
No, don't show that camera. Or maybe I just put it back.
Ooh, I better put my volume up. I can hardly hear a thing.
It's still doing it on
There we
every
go.
camera shot.
Whew.
Hi, welcome to the stream. This is Since Spacies.
2, 1.
Or around us. There's a door.
Since Spacies.
G'day. I knew it. I knew it. I turned. Hang on. I thought I did. I thought I did set that up. I thought I saw the booty cat. Let me get myself sorted out here. How you guys doing? No, this is a really bad but usual start to the stream. G'day invaders, welcome to Since Spacies. This is the I did not pay the electricity bill version edition of Since Spacies. Let me get this sorted out. Oh my god, there's always something in it. I'm looking for... That's not right. Hang on. This software is really slow too. That's what I'm up against. So any changes that I make, I have to wait like 10 seconds for it to register. So anyway, I'll get it sorted out. No, it's not that one. It's this one. And there we go. How you guys doing? We're finally on, and there, it's registered. Really hot in here. I just got out of the shower. Put the hat on. The hat is what's causing me to overheat here, but I'll get through it. Yeah, happy 6th of May. I don't think there's any more Star Wars puns left for 6th of May, is there? I'm over that whole May the 4th. For one, we don't even say May the 4th here. We say 4th of May. So when we see this flooding timeline here in Australia, it's like, yeah, here we go, more Americanization. Another form of Americanization that's happening in Australia. One of our TV networks was brought out by an American company, and they used to show coming on the 5th of May. A new series starts on the 5th of May. Now they say May 5th, like Americanize, or May 4th. They've Americanized the timestamps on this channel 10 Australia, and it's just, yeah, it gets frustrating. Hang on a sec. I do have to put the aircon on. I'm starting to do this now. It's 18 degrees out there, but it gets really hot in this room. Hang on. Yeah, very stuffy in here. I noticed. So just going out there and in here. Tonight we're going to be playing, and I'll go to the full screen for this one, if I can. There we go. We're going to be playing Sonic Frontiers, or Sonic Somehow I ended up with three different covers of the same game. And That one. Yeah, I've got 3 different covers for some reason. So what happened was, I didn't have the game on launch. I was going to wait off and buying it, and then Sega sent out to me, or Sega of Australia, which is 5 Star Games, sent out to me a very, very special package, which is extremely rare. And they sent out this, it was basically a press kit for Sonic Frontiers. And it's too much hassle to bring it out, but it's a big box, and it's basically just Sonic Frontiers. And I think in that package I ended up with, no, there was no covers in that package. Or one of these. I can't remember now. No, these 2 came from a friend. So these are just ones that I got from someone that I know that works in a store here in Sydney. So here I was with this limited edition, special limited edition version of, a press kit, I should say, for the game. And I didn't own the game. So I was like, I have to go out and buy it now, don't I? So I went out and bought it. And I ended up with 3 different covers now. I even see Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic behind you. Was it done by design? Are you talking about the? This? That's just my room. That's just This used to be a Sega shrine or a Sonic shrine, but now I'm trying to mix things up a little bit. But no, that's just my room. The plushies, yeah. By the way, do you like my this is my kitchen. This is my dining room table. Not my table. What am I saying? My dining room chair, sorry. Because my AK racing chair has died. I cannot use that anymore. Which is such a shame. Because I can use it, but what happens is I sink gradually throughout the stream to the point where I'm like this. So, and it's actually hurting my back because it's going down, and my shoulders are getting sore as a result of it. So I have to retire that, and I've got to buy a new one. Here in Australia, I don't know if it's the same in the US, but we can actually claim back anything that you use as a work-related item. That's a work-related item, buying a new chair. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Today I had to go into the office. Oh, I hate going into the office. I had to go into the office, and it's, tax deduction. So we have tax deductions here. I think you have it in the States too. And you see a flurry of people rushing out because they want to buy as many work-related items before the June 30th cutoff, which is the financial year. And you always see the big sales, end of financial year sales on now. My watch is a tax deduction. If I buy a new phone, that can be considered a tax deduction. They're very kind of cunning in how they can go about claiming on taxable items. Interesting was, my first job was working at, video game company. You might have heard of it. Yeah, Sega. That was my first job. And at the time, because it was such a new thing to be working in a video game company, I didn't realize that all the games that I was buying, I could claim them on tax, because it was part of my job was to evaluate games. I should have went ham on that. I was too young and stupid. Wasn't surrounded by smart people to give me good advice. Anyway, tonight we're going to be playing Sonic Frontiers. Why? I don't know. Cameron kept bugging me to play it, and now he's not here. Always happens. He always does this. No, he's gone. He's nowhere to be seen. Anyway, there was an update, so this will be interesting to see what the update has. I haven't played it since I last streamed it. Ham hard as a man. What? Cam. Anyway, let's get to the game. So, I do have a way. It's going to be tricky, but I do have a way of doing the fathead. It's not quite right, is it? If I go right here, that kind of works. Anyway, that's for later. I have to keep that nearby. I need another computer monitor. Look, I don't think I appeared in the last stream. I think you did towards the end. We were just wrapping up from memory. I don't know. Why am I looking at the wrong camera? By the way, I found out that Logitech have a series of cameras that you can buy. And I want to look into it more because they allow you multi-camera control. So you can set up to 3 cameras, I think it is. And when you are using, say, camera 1, a red light appears on that camera to let you know that that's the active camera. And if you then switch over to camera 2, the light appears on that, just like a TV studio. That would be super handy for me. Because while I'm streaming, now that I've got the 2 cameras set up, I sometimes forget which camera I'm supposed to be looking on. I've certainly seen you play this before. It was a very open and wide for a Sonic game. Yeah. And my only criticism was that there wasn't really much variation in the type of landfills that you could go in. Like, it was all just the one type of landscape. But I liked the game. I was actually a fan of this game. Now, this might be super loud. You're going to have to let me know. And I'll have to adjust audio on the fly. And I'm still trying to work out why that is causing that problem. It's not making sense. The Elgato software shows that it should be really low sound, but it's not coming across that way. This update contains the following content: photo mode, jukebox, cyberspace challenge, battle rush, and springtime cocoa appearance. Okay. The Starfall slot machine can be toggled by going to options and game settings. Power boost can be toggled on by going to options. Restart commands have been added. People must have been getting stuck in areas and couldn't get out. Elder and Hermit Cocoa can change status levels in bulk. The following content has been added in this update: Action Chain Challenge, new Cocoa, birthday decorations, status map, and new Game Plus mode. Stage records in Cyberspace Challenge and Arcade mode can now be deleted. The tower difficulty in Re Island has been reduced for easy mode. Additional songs added to the jukebox, acquired them by gathering sound memories. This is quite a big update. Okay. The rate of deceleration when jumping, the deceleration rate when stopping, maintaining. Okay. Another story has been added somewhere on Aronis Island. A new Game Plus will unlock once the game has been cleared. I can't get over how many updates are here. Battle Rush is a timed battle mode. Add birthday decor. Okay. Right, so we've got all these different new modes available. But I want to get to... Wait, where's the options? Have they not got options? We'll go to extras. Outfits will not be reflected in certain cutscenes. We're used to that. Continue? I don't know. Happy birthday, Sonic. Oh my god, this is old. It shows you how little I've played this. Oh my god, with all these alerts, can we just calm down? The entrance to another story has appeared somewhere on the island. We got told this. I actually wouldn't mind that set of glasses. Alright, we need to turn the audio down. I haven't heard from True Sinister, but I got a feeling that the audio levels are going to be way out of whack. Maybe down to 30%. And this is so frustrating that I have to do this. Because when I play the game for myself, I've got to put the volume back up. I can hardly hear it now. All right. Oh, what? Sonic CD. That is so cool to hear that. He looks so trippy with his freak out glasses.
One more. I gotta hurry up.
Sonic.
I thought I finished this game.
I know. You're not fast enough, so I found it for you. Go ahead and beat that giant.
Wait, are we doing the same boss fight or something?
Now why would I want to disappoint you?
It's just kind of funny hearing Sonic look up to Robotnik. Okay, that could have been done better. There should have been some dialogue there of some sort. Am I doing the end boss fight again? I wanted to chill. I didn't want to go straight into a damn boss fight. Crap. Am I doing this wrong? I do like the music. This is not even my final form. He doesn't have eyes, but you can just see that shit-eating grin. I don't know what's happening. Wait, he's got a gun? When did that happen? I wasn't catching on to what was happening. Ah, we didn't even get to the good part of the music. Yeah, I'm really keen to see what they're going to do with the sequel to this. No one talks about this game anymore, though. I still think of this as the last big Sonic release. Like, I know we had Shadows X Generations, but I feel like this is still Sega's last big Sonic game. So I'm really keen to see what they do with the sequel to this. I think this is definitely the new direction for the Sonic franchise.
Is that it?
You know that's not it.
All we did was chase it out of its shell. It's retreating into space to regain its true form. Even Supersonic won't be able to stop it. I know what I must do. I must leave you.
I understand. Go. Fulfill your function.
Was that a bit of emotion in the fat boy? Fulfill your function? So, Robotnik?
Before it regains its full strength.
Ladies first.
Somehow had a kid? Which doesn't really get fully explained.
Be careful, dear daughter.
Yeah, okay. No, that's just crazy hearing Robotnik referring to daughter. In fact, I don't think I've ever heard a parent refer to daughter as their girl.
He took your lives. Are you going to let him do it all over again? I need your help. We can end this. Please.
Sonic's voice sounds off. So we start the stream by ending the game. That's crazy. I didn't do it right. That was fun. The way he hit that rock. Am I supposed to hold down the X button until it reaches that zone? I'll try it again.
Now or never.
Yeah, his voice isn't right. No or never. Oh, okay. It's constantly circling, and I just have to time it. Got it. I was trying too hard the first time around. I thought, did I have to pump the button or did I have to hold it down to charge it up? I didn't get it. It's funny, we were just watching a documentary about how the dinosaurs got killed off. And that was pretty much how it happened. A big rock came out of the sky and went onto the earth. And yeah, it killed them all in one day. They really should have done more of this character.
Please look after Father.
Look after the fat boy. What's with Sonic's voice? Oh wait, was that Knuckles' voice? Oh right.
It's a Chaos Emerald.
Is he having trouble getting up or something? So he does have emotions. Well, that was a crappy, sad, depressing ending. I know that Roger Smith has been getting into a bit of shit lately with his comments on or the socials. I don't know. I feel like people antagonize him a little bit too. I think it goes a bit both ways. He's got an ego. That's what you get with some performers. You just have to accept it. That's how they are. But we live in a weird time where we as the minions, the citizens, can actually communicate and talk to these people directly. That's dangerous. I'm gonna get copyright struck, and that's just how it goes when you play these games. Yeah, I'm gonna get struck for sure. I'm just curious to see if there's any little hidden bits at the end. My God, this was a 2022 release. Can't believe it was that long ago. Oh, I just realized something. I'll take care of it after this. I didn't realize it until just now. I didn't get the alert. I didn't see the alert. Yeah, I didn't see that. True Sinister with the 15 months sub. Nice one, man. Which means I got to get something set up. I got to do it in a certain order. Give me a second. I'll sort this out. I'm just busy getting copyright struck here. Like I care. Oh, speaking of Shanghai, Sega have a store in Shanghai, and they're going to open one up in Japan as well, apparently. Sega stores. I'd want to go to that. I wanted to go to that, but there was no such thing there. We used to have Sega Serious Fun stores in Sydney, but it was just selling the games. It was not really a dedicated store. It was a Sega section in a Myers store. But this is a dedicated, you know, plushie and merch store. I would love to go to that. I think Sega keep forgetting how big Sega used to be in Australia, and they just didn't keep. They did not foster that, and now all their fans have kind of gotten old and died off. Some of them, yeah, died off, like literally gotten old, and half the fans that were probably calling me are no longer around. Ooh, cutscene.
So, that was fun. But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
I wonder if cream and sticks are free. Make a road trip out of it.
It'll be good to get back to my island. At least for a while.
We're wasting daylight. Let's go.
Yeah, I think they could have gone with using more of the characters in this game. Yeah, and the longer cuts, the longer credit scene. Sega Taiwan. There's so many different Sega branches, isn't there? I know what the PTW is. Sega of America is still a thing. It's amazing how long these credits go for with these games now. Yeah, the press kit that they sent me for Sonic Frontiers was really impressive. It was so cool, and it's one of the coolest things that I've got in my collection. Why is my head not in shot? Can I fix that? There we go. Yeah, that kit that they, not the kit, the press kit, sorry, I should say, that they sent me was so cool. And it's by far one of the coolest things I've got in my collection. By the way, this camera is set vertical, so it actually should be like that, but I'll do it quickly. See, when I change it, it actually automatically senses that it's not up and down. Oh, now it's readjusted itself. Oh, I'm definitely getting copyright struck. Sega of Korea, Sega of Taiwan, Sega of Dapto. Oh yeah, they got a Sapporo studio, that's right. They made a big deal of that, but I never heard anything more about it, what that branch released. My nephew could be working for him and he won't tell me because he keeps it. He should at least tell me he works for Sega. He doesn't have to tell me what he's working on. Because I know he works in video games in Japan, but he's just never told me what he works on. Or hush hush. He could at least tell me what he has worked on. Doesn't necessarily have to divulge what he's currently got in the works. All right, so that's the credits. Is it not going to do any? We dedicate this game to all the players who have supported us. Thank you for playing. Ah.
Meow.
That's my girl.
Wait. Is that what that... Ah. Is that her name? Why did I not know that before? All right, save the game data. I last played this in 2023. I've been a bad boy. New Plus mode has been unlocked. If you select Plus mode on the title screen and load your game data, Sonic skills and stats will carry over. However, the items will not carry over. Okay. I don't have a problem with that. It's Mr. Emerald Rangers, and I haven't got the bots on. Oh my god, I just realized I haven't got the bot going. Give me a second. How you doing, Mr. Rangers? It's been a while. Wait, there's no music on the title screen? And the title screen's static too. Could they not animate the clouds? That's a bit...
Everybody say a Spacies side
There it is.
to Emerald Rangers.
The biggest, sloppiest, and most moist.
On Twitch.
Moist! How you doing? Been busy gardening and scooting at the same time? How do you do that? That's weird that they put a Sonic's birthday outfit, a holiday cheese suit, and that's it. I thought they would have gone nuts with... You do it with great difficulty. All right, I guess we'll do plus mode. And you got to load the data that you want to use, which is that one with the big star on it. Sonic Mankini sold separately.
Meow.
Normal. Is this the start of the game or start of the plus game? No, this is the start of the game, that's right. It's E.T. Are you feeling up to going on Discord or you're not up to it? Let me know. And where the hell's Cameron? I played this specifically for him, and he ain't nowhere.
Uploading AI programs now.
I need to grab a drink? Cool.
It's all coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine. Status report. Answer me.
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
What? No! No!
So this is all Robotnik's fault. Got it. Yeah, how do you lose a camera? Do you swallow it? I would watch a whole movie in this art style.
Coming up, Starfall Islands. How exciting!
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
And this is definitely old Amy style, art style. I've got a feeling they're going to do a major makeover with her art style. Okay, we keep saying that Tails is a genius, but he's shit with planes and flying them. Every game has him crashing it. Alright, this one's not his fault. Alright, give me a second. Alright, I just had to pause that because we've got someone dropping in to the Two Cats room. I should rename it. No, Two Dogs room. Give me a second because it's been a while. And hello. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone say hello to the one and only Mr. Rangers Emerald. Retro Kaiser.
The one and only, thankfully.
And I'm going to turn your... I don't know how loud you're coming across. My audio levels are just screwed up.
I've noticed.
And it's not my fault because, as I keep saying, when I'm playing the game, I set the audio down to like 20% and it shows barely moving. And everyone's complaining, stop that noise, turn it down. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's nothing showing on my screen. Yeah. So then when I go listen to what they're hearing, they're right. It's absolutely blasting into the audio. And it makes no sense. I have no idea why it's coming out the way it is. And no one's got an answer for me. So every game I play, I have to set the audio down to like 20% on the game itself rather than the feed.
I've got an answer, but you're not. I've got an answer, but I don't think you're going to like it.
Stop using
the answer. No, I'm trying to set up a joke here. The answer is Ghost.
That's your joke. Oh, wow. You have been off your game, haven't you? Alright.
That would have been a lot funnier with the drama sound effect running alongside of that.
Oh,
Anyway.
well, you've got the buttons there, isn't there? A drummer sound?
Right. There we go. The answer to all your problem is ghost.
Where's the cricket sound?
See, it's a lot funnier when there's actually sound effect to go along. Shut up.
Yeah, you're a props man. You need your props. You need your sound effects. All right, let's get back into
It's a
the
dirty
game.
job, but someone's got to do it.
Oh, I forgot. Hang on. Wait. Before we do that, this is very important. Hang on. I have to do this a difficult way now before I start it. We got a resub from. God damn it! Come up, will ya?
A resub from Goddammit.
Yeah, that guy.
Damn.
No, from Mr. True Sinister himself. Nah, I can do more than just a little golfer's clap. I just got to set this up manually now. I can't do it auto. Ready? Here we go. This is so lame.
Seeing the TikTok version of your big head.
Thank you very much for the resubscription. That was a true good egg move.
And what a time for Draco Ultimates to drop into the chat. How you doing? Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. True Sinister, for the resub. Now, that fathead mode that you see kick in, I have to do that manually. It's because if I have it set, what I used to do is this second camera I've got here, I used to just have that for the fathead mode, and that was just permanently on fathead. But I now use that camera for my in-game video. And I don't know if it's worth the effort. I might just leave the camera for the in-game on that. I don't know. All right, anyway. Have you played Frontiers yet?
No, I can't say that I have.
Oh, by the way, you missed hang on, I'll get back to the game screen. You missed the Exit 8. I reckon you would have loved that game. Do you know what this game is?
Is that the one where you have to spot the difference in each level?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to get back to Sonic Frontiers in just a sec, but I want to show this because yeah, there's no sort of title screen or anything. You just drop right in, and it's a creepy game, but not that creepy. They probably could have gone harder with the horror. But how's this, right? It took me half an hour to get past this game. There he is, our old mate. It took me half an hour to successfully spot, audio anomalies. Is that what they call it? Anomalies. Anomalies. All right. So it took me half an hour to spot them all the first time around. And rolled credits, finished the stream, thanks for watching, blah, blah, blah. And I decided, I'm going to try and see if I can get through this quickly off stream. I got through it, perfect run, in 3 minutes.
Nice.
And I got the achievement to prove it, but it's like, couldn't I have done that in the stream? Wouldn't it have... Oh, shit. Yeah, don't go in there. Did you hear that? Oh, you can't hear it.
No. Was there a monster in the closet or something?
Yeah, the door opened, and that scares the shit out of you. You're not used to it. I'll only do 2 more runs of this. And then, because I know what the anomalies are now. Oh, yeah, there it is. Upside down sign. Can you see it? I don't know if you can if you're even watching.
No, I can't pay. I'm watching. I just don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, they're very subtle, but I know what they all are.
Is Wally hidden in this game?
It does look like Wally Lewis, actually.
Wally Lewis.
He does. I missed something. God damn.
happens if you get something wrong in this? Do you just get sent back to the start?
You get sent back. See, there's an anomaly. Anomaly. All right.
Yep. Whoa. Leak.
Yeah, someone's got to report that in.
I'm not cleaning that up. I was about to say, with all your past job experiences, you never had a case
Oh
where
shit,
someone took
he's
a
staring
shit
at me. He's staring at me. Yeah, that's an anomaly. Sorry, yeah, past experiences. Yeah, go on.
You haven't had any past experience at work where you found shit in the grates in the event system?
No. Never. Thank God. I've never worked in those kind of establishments. Wait. He's big, isn't he? You're a big boy. Yeah, nah. Get out of here. This is addictive.
He ate his mushrooms.
He got a power up. See, look at that's his normal size. The door handle's in the middle.
Center knob.
Am I going to finish this quickly? I'm going to finish this quickly and then get back to Sonic Frontiers. I know we're supposed to be playing Sonic Frontiers. I do apologize for any Sonic fans that are in this chat, but please bear with me because this is addictive. If I get through this, that's great. We just go straight. Oh, I missed something. All right, one last chance. All right, one last run.
Yeah, just be careful about annoying the Sonic fans. They do have knives, you know.
Yeah, they're a very sensitive bunch. I don't see any... Oh, you know what it might have been? The roof. I always forget to check the roof. There's a face in the roof that is really hard to spot. Alright, floors are okay. Walls are okay. He's not being weird. And you check the back of the sign. Concourse is there. The sign's not following me. Alright, move on. Yeah, I'm kind of spoiling it, aren't I?
It's the Since Spacies got. Well, your job was a hotline. Help people out.
But it was weird. Like I said, I played it for the first time. And... Oh, okay, that's not weird. Alright, that's not weird. He just creamed his pants or something. I don't know.
And looks like he's proud of it.
Yeah, he's got that shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh yeah, I did what you think I did, and I'm not apologizing.
I did poopy.
And it was this big! Kinda looks normal.
Yeah, I think it's just okay. The sound effect that you hear in the background means nothing. Because it throws you off. This is like this click sound every now and again. And it's just random audio. It's nothing. Okay, the signs. The signs are getting bigger. That's one of the harder ones to spot. I want one of the easy ones to happen. Like there's ones where there's these twins that appear. That's like a a giveaway.
Spooky.
That's just a giveaway. Alright, nothing. Move on.
This kind of feels like you're trapped in the Matrix, doesn't it?
Yeah, or Wonder Boy 3.
Wonder Boy 3.
They're not going to give me the easy ones.
This room looks slightly off for some reason. I don't know why.
Door handles are right. There's nothing on the roof. People dropping into my stream. This isn't bloody Sonic. What's this bullshit?
It's Sonic if you imagine it's Sonic.
I'm doing a speed run of Exit 8 in between playing Sonic. Okay, give me Give me a moment. Not the speediest run I've done, but not far off it. There's nothing on the wall. I think we're right. Okay. Oh, we missed something. All right, now that's it. Going to go back. But you get the idea. It's a creepy game, but it's fun.
Yep.
There's a sequel. I'm going to buy the sequel. There's a sequel to it where you're on the train.
Ah. Is there one where you're on a plane? Or is there one where you're on an automobile?
Oh, to go from that game to this is kind of strange.
This game looks a lot more fuzzy compared to the other one.
Oh, you're getting it blurry on your end, are you?
No, no.
I wanted to get that. I wanted to get that. God damn it.
Saying it looks more detailed.
Ah.
And I'm just going on about how graph detail in video games has come a long way. Heck, I remember when it took a long time to get water effects done right in a 3D game. Because I remember when it was just like a little blue sheet on top of a gap of nothing.
No, it used to be just blue. The color blue was water. That's it.
Yeah.
You want water? That's it. You got water. Shut up. I wonder, what do you regard as the best water effects in a video game to date?
Oh, that's tricky. That's a very, very tricky one.
To me, I think there's two contenders. I wonder if you can get them. Fuck no.
Trying to think. Sonic had some decent ones. Rista had some pretty awesome water effects. But I wouldn't call those the best.
To date.
To date?
Hmm.
Sea of... No, not Sea of Thieves. No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Sea of Thieves is one of the best water effects in any video game, but it's not the best. There's one that beats it.
Ooh. Skull and Bones.
No, the Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Black Flag.
Yeah. The water effects in that are just ridiculous. They have no business being that good. But I think Sea of Thieves is definitely up there.
Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was.
His voice is off in this game.
Mortal.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa. Oh, no.
Hang on, I'll make it so you can hear it.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds.
Can you hear that now?
Oh, problem is I can hear me.
Oh, well. Hang on a sec, I'll turn that off.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context?
Wow, the detail on Sonic's gloves.
Alright.
Oh well, some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Okay. Wait, why have I got the birthday?
But isn't he always in his birthday suit?
Is it always just going to have the birthday frame? Because that's bloody annoying if it is.
It's a new difficulty feature. Birthday. No.
Yeah, I'm turning that off. That's just
I'm gonna
too.
ask you what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you what's the coolest party effect in any video game, and I think we know it's the head explosions in Halo.
You mean? Yay! Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Goal display, item display. Why isn't it? giving me the option to
Birthday display.
turn that freaking birthday crap off.
Graphics quality. Wait, is this a console game with graphics settings?
Yeah.
Damn. Set it to low. Set it to low, as low as possible.
These are game settings. They got nothing to do with any of that. So you've only got these options for graphics. Well, they give you two options, I think. Performance or graphics priority.
Ah.
But on a
excuse me.
Oh, rough. And I don't know how to turn that shit off. Wait, item display? Wait.
Still there. In all of its distracting glory.
That is just annoying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Can you take off his hat?
Okay. They're really going for the Breath of the Wild thing with this game, aren't they?
Hmm. Breath of the Hog. Ooh. Nasty. Hog's Breath, yes. I remember that place.
I miss Hog's Breath. I still think there hasn't been a better place than Hog's Breath when it comes to the food. We need it back again.
Mm.
There doesn't seem to be an option to turn that stupid birthday thing off.
Maybe you need to wait till the day after his birthday.
Wait, no, I don't care.
Training simulator.
Yeah, this exit. Yeah, please. No loading.
Let's see if I can ask Dr. Google how to turn off the birthday effect. Sonic Frontiers.
Or maybe I should just save the game.
Oh.
The birthday bullshit. Turn the upgrade display.
Oh, I see. I see. We have to turn it.
What?
You need to go to the main menu and go into extras.
That's the only way you can do it. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
so dumb. And there's no quick way to exit to menu. There isn't.
Don't tell me you have to reset the game. Or get a game over. Wait, are there even game overs in this game?
This is so annoying. I have to restart the game.
Oh no.
Isn't it dumb?
It is. Very inconvenient.
I don't want that shit on my screen. Why is this so hard? I can't.
This has got to be one of the few modern video games that doesn't have an exit the main menu option.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I cannot see it.
You have to mash start, select A and B at the same time.
I tried doing that. Options screen doesn't allow you to do anything except select these three options, left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Is it just bizarre?
It's lazy. It's sloppy. It's
a lot of things. It's just not good. Is what?
Yeah. It's almost as if it was an afterthought. They just rushed it out.
I don't know what to do.
Have Have you tried turning it on and off and on again?
That's what I'm virtually doing. That is so dumb. Sega, what are you doing? Who designs your shit? That is bad. Far out, that's loud.
Sonic Team.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, computer.
Hello.
If you can tell me what that's from, I'll be really impressed.
Star Trek.
I'm really impressed. That's wow. That's when he grabs the mouse.
The computer mouse and starts talking to it.
Hello, computer. It's a great scene. Okay, extras. Island appearance, party details. So that's that. Just turn it off.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Yep.
And you can't just let me do that in game? Far out. That is so dumb. Okay, back to new plus game and that. We're starting again. Oh no. It's not like we'll skip the scene.
Before, press the fast forward button.
I watched this video, 10 cutscenes you do not want to skip, because basically when you because if you skip them, you'll come out and you'll be like, what the hell's going on? I missed something. One of them was God of War. No, because 1 minute you're going to bed and it's like, good night, boy. And the next thing you know, you've got Odin's hammer up your ass, and it's like, wait a minute, I don't remember that. I'm so greedy. I'm doing this just to get 10. There we go. Wait, what was that on the side? No.
I'm trying to think of a game where I skipped the cutscene only to realize what the fudge is going on.
This music is kind of weird. Oh, I wish you could turn the tutorial off. You stuffed me up. Well, I screwed that up on my own.
Gotta screw up fast.
Overshot it. Yeah, so what have you been doing? I haven't heard anything from you for ages.
Nothing much, just been trying to get my shit together. Been cleaning.
Literally?
Gardening. Yeah. Well, Crohn's disease, so yeah. Yeah. Just been cleaning, gardening, got an electric scooter, so I've been scooting around town.
You're one of them.
Yeah, I'm one of those wankers.
I've actually got nothing against the scooters. I'm just, and I don't want to be that old man shouting at the clouds. I am genuinely concerned though with some of the people I see riding around that they're gonna get fucking hurt. That's my main concern. And again, or they're gonna hurt someone, and. I'm not angry with them because I understand how cool it would be to ride one of those damn things, but it's just got to be done in a way that's not going to be a menace to everyone around them.
Yeah, which we do have bike lanes for a reason, you know. I guess.
But I was driving my car out of my driveway. And then onto the road down the street. We got one of the prettiest streets in Sydney, by the way. It's like really, really nice with a canopy over the top. So driving down my pretty street, and towards me, there's these two kids on one scooter, on an e-bike, and they're coming right towards me. No helmet, no shoes, no shirt. I'm thinking, you guys are just potential road rash. You know what I mean? And they're not looking. They're both looking to the right at something off to the side of the road. And they're coming towards me in the wrong way. They're on the wrong side of the road. I had to beep the horn. And again, don't want to be that guy, but I had to beep the horn. And they're like, oh, silly me. I'm like, dickheads. Like, just watch yourself. And again, it comes down to me not wanting to be that angry old guy. I don't want to be that dude, because those current affair type people piss me off.
I will say this, my experience on an e-scooter, when I hear a car coming up behind me, it scares the fuck out of me, so I just pull over to the side and sort of let him pass, and then continue on my way. Correct.
Because we, as a car driver, is that a thing?
Yes, as a driver of cars.
I don't want to hit anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to get out the fuck out of my way.
Yeah. I mean, I have read the rules. I do have right of way of being there. It's just I don't trust that right.
Wait a minute. Do you? Do
I
have right? Do you have right to be on the road? Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Why? So what I'm getting at is some of these bikes are overpowered and they're illegal.
Mm-hmm. Correct, good sir.
And yours is not one of them, I take it.
No, mine is capped to 20 kilometers, the legal speed, which is annoying because it feels so good going beyond the speed limit.
Can you with your one, like, is there a hack mode?
I've heard there are hack modes, but there is a way to turn off the to actually turn off the cap.
Okay.
Yeah. And
it's like with drones. You're not allowed to fly higher than 120 meters into the air, but you can turn that off. Which I have done. I've done it once.
I will say this though, speeding 30 kilometers past a police station feels so good when you don't get caught.
I do not condone this sort of activity, but I understand.
I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, the funny thing is, as soon as I got it, older neighbours just have to say, you know, a kid got killed on one of those last week. A kid got killed on one of those last week. Which is true. From near the area where I am.
Hey, Retro Kaiser.
Yeah?
Did you know a kid got killed in one of those things last week?
You don't say!
I shouldn't laugh about it, but... Actually, it's been 2 kids. It was 2 kids. And this was one of those things where I mentioned that to my wife. And I said, see, I told you, I knew it was going to happen. And that was the old man thing going on in me.
Mm.
Angry old man shaking fist at cloud. I told you!
Well, in the case down here, yeah, there were also like 2 deaths. The main one that's pointed out to me is the one where like the kid was all safe and whatnot, and he managed to still get struck. The other one that happened was a kid going at night time, no lights, no helmet, no nothing, and then they got hit.
You kind of had it coming.
Okay. As I say, that's all on them.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want... Again, I keep saying it. I don't want people to get into strife. Because I get that these things are really cool. What? I just dyed it.
With your birthday hat on.
That's a bit inconvenient. Wait, hang on. What am I meant to go?
Not into the ocean.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay. You meant to do that. Nice. So this is the part that I played at PAX at the demo, and that's the photo that you see on my profile. Someone actually took a random picture of me and posted it up online, and I saw it posted, and I was like, "That's me."
On this episode of TMZ, Since Spacies plays the latest Sonic game.
What do we got to do?
You and I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see someone make modded maps for this. I kind of want to. I want to see like a mod of like the Halo maps with Sonic running around.
No, I just want to see them follow up with a sequel. This, to me, I feel like this game was a proof of concept, and it's like they've managed to convince everyone that yes, there's potential there with this, but this is not the perfect game that it could have been, but a sequel might be able to bring that.
What would you call a sequel to Sonic Frontiers? Sonic Mid-Tiers?
Why you do this? Why you like this?
It's cheap entertainment, and God am I cheap.
Yeah, it's so influenced by Breath of the Wild. The sound effects, the minimalistics.
Speaking of crazy maps, I was playing
Was I? Anyway,
Gary's
yeah.
mod. I was playing Gary's mod one day. I decided to do like an online deathmatch because it does have a deathmatch option.
What's Gary's mod?
Oh, it's like a map editor where you can do all this crazy stuff. It uses the Half-Life 2 engine, but you can input like all these crazy models in it, like all these crazy maps. And I decided to do like a deathmatch on it. There was one person playing, and the map we chose was like the Ocarina of Time map. And when I say the Ocarina of Time map, it was the entire Nintendo 64 map crammed into this. So it took us like an hour to find each other. Like I ended up finding the other player like just chilling in a waterfall near Zora's domain, where I shot him in the back of the head.
Do you know a game?
It was insane.
If you had asked me what Nintendo should work on next, Ocarina of Time HD, a new version of that game.
Nice, that would work big time.
Because everyone keeps saying, they did it for the 3DS. Have you played the 3DS version? It looks like ass. Like it's okay, but it's not. That's not what I want. I want
Ocarina of Ass.
Ocarina of Ass. Can we clip that? You know how to do clips, right? There we go. I clipped it. Oh, you did it. We did both clipped it. Oh, by the way, Twitch is introducing. Okay, it only accepted one. That's good. Twitch is introducing a clip counter. So you know how you get the gifted subs at the top. The person with the most gifted subs gets shown at the top. The person that clips the most will also appear up there now.
That's. I don't know. That doesn't feel as special as someone who gift subs the most.
No, it to me it's important. I actually want people to clip more. I gotta do things so to make.
Are you gonna give him like a custom title like Chief Clipper?
Clip? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like toenail clipper or something.
Clip Richards.
Oh no. Oh, my lights just flashed because he clipped. Okay.
Oh, that looked wrong.
That's a penis!
Actually, I was thinking more the universe was taking a big giant dump. But anyway.
Oh. Okay, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. Okay, that looks wrong. That looks really, really wrong.
Kinda looks like the lighthouse from Round the Twist taking revenge on you.
Use the gear as you have.
Use the
Combo meter.
force. Insert portal gear. Where? Where am I inserting it? Oh, over here. Okay. Yeah, this game definitely has potential for a sequel to be something special. Because the way he moves is actually really good. It's just the landscape is letting it down. There's no variation to the landscape.
As many times as it takes.
And God sakes, get rid of that voiceover. It's just depressing. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Why was this game so depressing? He's wearing a party hat. He looks so out of place. Because the game's mood is so dark and dreary. Alright, what have I unlocked here?
I was going to say, do you remember that one episode of The Simpsons where Marge was working at the power plant and knows how depressed the place is, so she found a way to get everyone to wear party hats where they're all just still equally depressed but they all got party hats on?
Sounds like my work. Wait, I don't want to do that again. Oh, wait, what?
Smashing that diamond. Kinda looks like a big Twitch bit, if you ask me. Smash those bits. Smash those. Sonic's blue balls of fury.
Wait, where's it going? Oh, here we go. Alright, B during a combo and...
So this isn't the most exciting of tutorial rooms, isn't it?
No. Now what?
Oh, if I remember correctly, in Sonic Adventure 2, there's like a glitch you can perform which warps you into like a debug room.
Right.
Full of like these test platforms and whatnot. I don't remember how to exactly pull the glitch.
Okay, that was interesting, but can we get on with it? Oh, cool. Oh, that was just a load screen. I didn't have to do all of that. Shit. I missed that. Far out.
I just saw Sonic bursting out the hole. He's got his hat and glasses on.
Are you going to see it again because I fucked up?
I like how Sonic has like this little bit of hang time before he drops down. It's sort of like a
gives you a chance to
Coyote
pull...
cartoon.
Oh well, there's that too. But it gives you a chance to pull off some moves or do something. It's not as unforgiving as some games.
Trust us, we've played some pretty unforgiving platformers back in the day. Bubsy!
What? Why did people like that game so much? It's just ass. If they made a new version of that fixed all the bullshit, yeah, okay, I might be on board for that. You?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's actually not
you don't sound exactly keen.
I mean, it's Bubsy we're on about, but anyway. But I do remember when Bubsy was brand new. I remember thinking, cool, it's got like the Sega Classic stickers on it. It must be a good game. Because I remember it being advertised everywhere, and you could find it.
I remember that there was this weird era that Aussiesoft were just promoting the shit out of a game that wasn't actually a Sega game. And there was a lot of promotional shit all over the office for that game at Aussiesoft. I even got a shirt out of it, which I wish I should replicate that shirt actually. Wouldn't be that hard. It's just an red exclamation mark. And I'm sure some people would get it if they saw it on a video. I should start doing more YouTube videos. That's the other thing.
Got the D.
Thanks, man.
I don't know what I haven't actually got, like the replica Bubsy jumpers. I reckon those would sell like hotcakes.
Well, just a shirt. Or maybe make it into a jumper.
Nice woolly jumper.
I've okay. Woolly World, woolly jumper, got it. Got it.
No, I was not making a pun, but anyway.
You got 2 vault keys. Well done. Yeah.
I do remember renting that game for the first time back in the day, playing it, and I could never get past the first level.
A vault was unsealed and now can be opened with a vault key.
Hey!
Wow.
Wow.
Now what?
Grab the diamond and run. I don't know. 3D printer bridge.
Alright. Possibly a dumb question, but let's ask anyway. Okay. Are you getting a Switch 2?
Possibly. Not sure yet.
That's higher than my potential at the moment. I want one.
Let me guess too.
But I can't. It's weird. I want one, but I don't know why at this stage. Could be just fear of missing out. I don't know.
FOMO my Nintendo. Yeah. Do you know what sold me on wanting to get a Switch 2 though? It's got to be like one of the most dumbest reasons.
Okay, here we go. Why am I not surprised? Yeah. Go on.
It's because Ridge Racer is getting ported to it.
Isn't it coming out on Switch 1 anyway?
I think it's Switch 2 only. It's
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure because it's also part of the Arcade Archives 2 collection, not to be confused with Arcade Archives. They've actually got an Arcade Archives 2.
I didn't know there was an Arcade Archives. Is that where they release a shitty old game? Hey?
Yeah, it's that series. That series is really good. You get some really bizarre stuff getting re-released.
Yeah, $4 for like I don't know, River Raid or something like that.
River Raid. I don't. I think Phoenix might be one of them too, if I recall. But don't quote me on that.
Do you know? Although this is disputed now, but I always felt that Phoenix was the first game with an end-of-level boss. But apparently, there are older games with bosses in them.
Interesting.
Because there's a video about when did we start referring to end-of-video game bosses as bosses. Oh my god, these... Yeah, I don't care. Let's go. I just don't recall a time when they weren't called bosses. I just always remember them being bosses.
Same. Because typically the last person you fight is the boss of all the bad guys. Hence, final boss.
So Phoenix is the first game that you go through 2 waves, they used to call it, which are 2 rounds. And then at the end of that, you would face off against this mothership. And that was your boss. And I remember it was a big deal when I was a kid. It's like, holy shit, how do I beat this thing? It's amazing that was like the pinnacle of gaming at that time. And now by today's standards, it's just like, shit.
No, the thing I liked about Phoenix was it showed how quickly that genre or quickly gaming was evolving in general.
Yeah.
Because it didn't, if I recall, it didn't come out that much longer after Space Invaders, and you compared it to when it's night and day.
Oh yeah, there was definitely a sense of evolution going on, and the steps that were being made back then to change up the games were much great. Like the payoff was much bigger compared to now. So now the big thing is, it's kind of the similar game, but it's 60 frames per second as opposed to 30 frames per second, and that's the only big difference now.
What the? Got launched for that ring. Yeah. Although the thing I do find funny about gaming evolution, like looking at gaming evolution, especially with like the shmup genre, like you got Phoenix coming out, you got Galaga, and that evolved into, or Galaxian, that evolved into Galaga, and then with Space Invaders you got Space Invaders Part 2.
Yeah, which was basically the same bloody game.
Yeah. Then you got
interesting
Space
you call
Invaders
it
like 80.
Interesting you call it Galaga. I
Yeah,
noticed a
because
more
of the-
widely accepted pronunciation of it. But in Australia it was Galaga.
I call it Galaga. I call it Galaga because of the comedian, the melon smashing guy.
Don't know who you're talking about, but okay.
You don't? Oh, Galaga.
Don't know.
He'd be like this weird, balding man who has a hammer and smashes watermelon.
No.
He's an old comedian.
No. What am I doing? Ah.
Climb up his claws from the looks of it.
Alright, I got what I wanted, now I'm pissing off. He dropped one of his bits. Right. He's too big, I can't see what the frickin' hell. Ah.
Sonic Blade X. Sonic in a skull.
Why am I fighting this dude anyway?
It feels so weird because this isn't typically like the kind of boss you would fight in a Sonic game. Like this feels a lot more Evangelion than, let's say, Sonic.
Yeah, and I don't have my tight body suit. There's an image. What was I meant to do?
Attack these triangles.
Kick him in the triangles.
Aim for the cones. They kind of just look like witches' hats. Oh, I like how you get a tutorial right there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, really? Is that the best time now? Is now the best time?
It's like Dukes of Hazzard. Dukes of Hazzard doing the jump. Now I wonder how the Duke boys are gonna get out of this.
I haven't watched that in a while. Oh, you dropped a ball. Okay. I can't. The problem is you can't see him. Oh, over there. Okay. All right, we're going up here. Cool.
Is this the first boss?
This is just a boss.
It's just a boss.
Yeah. All right.
So this is really intense for a
Yeah, they're really going for the whole. What's that game? Not Attack on Titan.
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see the Adam Sandler movie that was based around that game? Like it's a main plot point of the game, of the movie. Sorry.
What, Pixels?
No, Shadow of the Colossus.
Is an Adam Sandler movie based on that game?
Yeah. Which is like, I know, right? Just strange to hear.
Oh wow! I'm gonna go slay this titan and chase some penguins.
Nah, it's more sort of like he's struggling with life, and so he associates his struggle with the mental problems he's got with that game, and that's the only thing he can do that makes him feel better is play that game and beat Colossi.
Because I got a completely different image in my head of him actually battling them.
No, it was a serious. That's the thing. It's a serious Adam Sandler movie, which is kind of unusual. So all these comedians always try to do a serious movie. It's just like, no, we just want to watch you make fart jokes and whatever it is that you do.
Oh wow, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
What was that? Did you see that Jerry Lewis movie that he wanted to make? Then it was like a really insanely controversial, and it
the day
the clown.
Was it the day the clown laughed or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that takes place in
in a war camp.
Barbecue
We'll just
place.
call it. You could have worded that a bit different. I need rings. Thank you.
But yeah, I have heard of that movie.
Yeah, insane concept for a movie. And you know what? I actually think it might have had a bit of a chance if it was done right. But apparently it was just like insanely distasteful, as someone put it. I just think it wasn't, the audience wasn't right for something like that then. Because if you watch old interviews, TV interviews, like for example with Robin Williams, the way the crowd react to Robin Williams jokes, especially Australian crowds, was so stupid. Like they were laughing at the stuff that actually wasn't funny. Because it's like, oh no, he's so shocking. Oh no, he's so bizarre.
I can't really name a shocking thing Robin Williams did.
No, because he was so
rude.
No, he wasn't even rude, except the one joke where he said, "Not tonight, dear. I got my pyramids." And all right, I'm gonna get this done eventually. Hang on. Geez, that window of opportunity is so brief on that. There's an opportunity? Go and flop your big thing out again. Thank you.
Big deal.
I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, you call yourself a Sega Master. My God, it's hard to get on his. I just want to get on your body, thank you. No, okay. There's a quote. That was not where I wanted to go. It does look weird where he's wearing a party hat doing all this shit. Wait, was it nighttime when it started? Now it's breaking in the morning.
How much energy does this hedgehog have?
Wow, we did it though.
Yay!
That's just a boss that's just walking around. Not the boss, just a boss.
Hey, I'm bossing here. I'm bossing here.
Okay, I got a question for you. Does Cameron actually really like this game, or is he just memeing?
I can't tell.
It's a very honest answer. I can't tell.
Cameron will always just be Cameron.
I sent him a message. I wonder if I got a reply. No reply. I've muted him because he used to message me at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, whatever, in the morning. So I had to mute him.
He does that. I remember him waking me up at 4 o'clock in the morning with a message, "Go to bed."
It's kind of defeats the purpose of the message.
Yeah. As much as I like him, he can be a little bit dangerous.
Annoying.
He's like
annoying.
I'd say it's kind of like a living version of Vivian from the Young Ones. Kinda. Now listen here, Since Spacies. That sounds nothing like Vivian.
No. Maybe Vivian in his older years. I reckon it's sad that he's now like in his 70s. It's just really sad watching the young ones become old ones. And the fact that we lost Rick. Because those guys were just so full of energy when they were in their prime. And now they're, well, the remaining guys, they're all old men now.
Did you ever watch their Dangerous Brothers skits?
Yeah, they're really old now, but it was like the nuclei. Is that the word I'm looking for? Of what the young ones is going to be.
Yeah.
I got an A. Ew.
Hey.
No, I don't want to do this. Just get me out of here, please. Thank you. I think they're just designed to give you something to do while it's loading. Which I think Namco had the rights to that.
Yeah, yes they did. Which was a really cool concept back in the day, you know.
But
just
fucking annoying that they hid it behind a patent. Or locked it.
Have you actually ever, do you actually know what happens if you actually get perfect on all the bonus stages in, like, Tekken, like the opening, Gallagher, bonus stages?
You get access to a car?
On Ridge Racer you do. In, Tekken you get a secret character.
Oh, okay.
I've employed similar constructs in my own.
But they didn't use it much. They used it, like, in a couple of their PlayStation games, and then they just sort of abandoned that feature.
Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here defies quantification.
Alright, I got questions about his physique. We all know he's fat, but what the fuck is going on with his feet?
He's got fat feet.
And long feet? His Robotnik schlong the same shape?
Well, let's just say he's bulging his belly. That's not his
No,
stomach.
as his feet. Alright, so the big deal is that those little guys that you pick up are wearing party hats. That's it. That's the big deal. Okay.
Really?
I know, right?
It would have also been nice to have all the enemies wear party hats as well. I reckon that would have been funny.
Well, like you said, the grunts going yay is still one of the best unlockable things in the game.
It's so ridiculous, but it's so awesome at the same time. Yeah, I love the skulls that they changed up the games in a good way. Oh, that's a game we're probably gonna have to stream. I reckon we can actually stream together. Do some co-op in Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, I'll be in for that.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to regret it. Ah, shit. Died with
Hey,
a
I'm
party
not
hat
that
on.
bad at the game.
Died with a party hat on. Damn.
It's a dead man's party.
See, they got the little party hats on. It's so dumb. Like he celebrates a birthday, so they make that a thing. Where's the Halloween? If you're going to go with Christmas and birthday, you should go all out with all the other, celebrations.
Easter, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day. I don't want to know what the filter would be for St. Patrick's Day.
So I haven't got the urge to play this again. Because it's not as... the map is boring.
Ah.
That's my big deal. That's my big thing with this game, is that the map lacks any kind of personality. Whereas at least with Breath of the Wild, you've got different areas. Like you've got ice area, lava, all that other nonsense. But this is just all the same.
Just all green hills?
Yeah, that's it.
Like even compared to like Green Hill Zone, that was a 2D level. It's got a lot more personality compared to this. Where the all the waterfalls? Where's all the other stuff? Yeah, like imagine adding more character to the map, but make all the areas sort of like the classic Sonic areas, but in 3D. Yeah. Like you got like the waterfall area, you got the chemical plant zone, you got the casino zone.
Like I get that the area is a artificial construct, and that's the whole point, the story of the game. But make it that the construct is more interesting than what they did. I don't know.
Is that too much to ask for?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I do like these challenge levels.
Yeah, but it does make me sad that there are no actual 3D cities to run around, no buildings to run up.
This seems like a waste. There's this little section you get here. That seems weird.
Rings.
And I'm probably going to get an A tier again.
Let's see, are the rings actually
B.
used for anything in other than give you a free?
I don't think
free
so.
Bit of yeah.
What I'm getting at, this game is definitely a nuclei for a really good series, for a sequel. Anyway, I can imagine they're hard at work on a sequel right now, and if they're using this as their main base for the concept of what the sequel should be, I think the amount of effort that they had to spend to come up with this game, and now they don't have to focus on that, they can just focus on adding new ideas to it. I think the sequel should be really something special. We'll see. Oh, I just got to press. Amy, is that you?
Here's a quest.
Go.
No.
Hello?
Here's a.
Is someone there?
Okay,
Help
Amy.
me.
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
Why is she in like a go-go dancing cage?
Talk to Amy.
Help me, Sonic. You're my only hope.
He just had hearts come out of his ass, and now she's free. I should have thought of that.
Hearts come out of his ass.
Is that a red blood cell? And that is Emerald Rangers in the background. Yes, you've been away for a bit. You missed something.
I was out on a journey. I left this channel as a boy and I came back as a man. Or at least,
Okay, I'm glad you didn't say as a girl. Hang on.
Hey, don't judge. It's 2025. I can be as big as a woman as I want to be.
And that would be pretty big. Okay. Give me a second. I got to set something up because I got to do this manually. Here we go. Yeah, so a big shout out to True Sinister because he missed it earlier. Thank you for the resub. Get in center. Because the camera moves around. I got to keep following it.
Thank you very much for the resubscription. That was a true good egg move.
It was a true good egg move. And yeah, thank you for the resub. Yeah, there it is. The fat head. I can't not have it in my stream. I just got to work out a way of... I might end up just changing the camera angles back again. I don't know. Or introduce a third camera. Oh God, I can do. I can do that actually. I don't have enough.
Regular Since Spacies. You got fat Since Spacies. I wonder what the third option is going to be. Like very tall, skinny.
I don't know. We'll work it out. But yeah. Anyway, is that my intro? Yes, it was your intro. You haven't heard your intro before? Maybe because it doesn't. Oh. No, you should hear it when you first when the stream is doing the countdown. It should still play your intro, but you've just never heard it before. That's strange, or maybe you just didn't pay attention to it. I don't know. All right, back to the game, I suppose.
I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Back to Sonic in the dark green hills. I can't think of anything clever for this zone.
Breath of the Green Hills.
Wasn't that a Breath of the Green Hills? Wasn't that an old Tom Jones song?
Green Hills of Home.
Yeah. Sad thing is, you got what I was on about.
A mold. I know. I know who Tom Jones is.
Well, it's not unusual
to be loved by anyone. I'm not going to break in the song if that's what you want.
No, I don't want that. Anything but that. Although, you can't be any worse than, what was it, Jocko? I'm an individual!
Single. And it made money.
Well, the 80s were a pretty crazy time because he also had Shut Up Your Face as well.
I don't think that was a song, like, that was a hit anywhere else except Australia. One of those stupid novelty songs that only makes them famous. Oh, what the... He's dead. 9 out of 10 times my intro happens when I say my patented hello friend, not today. Oh, okay. The lightning? Have we got someone lurking in...
Hello to lightning.
Have we got someone else lurking in chat? Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Hello. I didn't see it. I didn't see you. I also did see and hear me redeem the first. Yeah, I saw that. And then I missed your alert, this one, which I'm replaying now. And it sucks that it doesn't do the voice anymore for the resubs because MGB Live did a nice little message for me in his one, which I'll play back. Hang on. And he said, I know it's been a long time since I've subbed, but I appreciate what you've done over the years as I've been a fan for an insanely long time. And I'm glad to pop in when I get the chance to, when I'm not busy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, shit. These enemies are weird.
Like a kill a bunch of grapes.
I was told 17 years ago that I was very attentive when I was still in high school. Ah. What's your superpower? Do you have a superpower? Yeah.
My superpower is I'm very mundane. Now I've got the power to turn red traffic lights green just by staring at them.
All right, I'll change the question. What's the superpower you wish you had, but it's really lame?
That's really lame.
Can't be, so it can't be flying because that's good. It's got to be a lame power.
The ability to grow 4 inches.
At any given time?
Yep.
Okay, this could get rude.
My heels, Spacies, my heels.
Oh, right. Got it, yeah. Well, what did you want me to say? You leave yourself open like that.
My nose?
Yeah, when you lie.
Pinocchio boy! For truth and justice. Okay, maybe not truth, but definitely justice.
I not got back into this game. I feel lost to an open world game that I not touching a while. Yeah, I was just commenting that the problem I have with this game is that the open world itself is not exciting, and that's a shame because, well, it's an open world game. It should have an interesting open world.
Could actually have more of a world. Oh no, are you supposed to ring dash those?
Yeah, and I've forgotten how to ring dash, so I just didn't.
Press B.
Are you autistic? Are you one of these guys that just remembers shit like that?
Yes.
Oh no.
Legally, I am.
Oh no. Can you count toothpicks when they fall on the ground?
Yes, but only in Spanish.
What?
Uno, dos.
Have you seen Rain Man? You know the scene I'm referring to?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
You haven't watched Rain Man?
No.
Dude, watch it. It's such a good movie. I have this thing where... Yeah, Brian's just referencing Rain Man. I have this thing where movies that are based on a time before mobile phones, I find are better than movies based on current day. Because now when something happens, they just introduce just call up someone, and then that moves the plot along. Whereas you didn't have that option in older movies. Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise film, yeah.
That reminds me of an episode of Seinfeld where they're tailing each other to try to find this lodge, and cars get between them, and they get the car following them gets lost.
Where'd you come from? Are you trapped too?
I thought they said they were going to have the party hat during cutscenes.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
Why does she spend half the game trying to kill him?
That's what most little girls do.
It's also a movie that plenty of other movies references. Yeah, should I spoil the whole... No, I won't spoil any of Rain Man for you. It's just that you do need to watch it. That was not fair, man. I was watching a cutscene, falling asleep. Next thing you know, they're like, alright, you're on. What?
Okay, now this boss definitely looks like an Eva bot at home. Sort of looks like an Eva bot mixed in with.
Ooh, did you see that lag then? It dropped frames big time just then.
Oh, I just saw it. Yeah, it's Arbiter's giant cousin, Jim, Big Jim. Don't know why it's called Big Jim.
You know the story about Halo 2, how they had a massive problem with the development of that game, and so half the game got pretty much left or cut out?
Yeah.
I really am so frustrated with that. Like, what is it with these gaming companies? We've got to get it out before Christmas. We've got to get it out before Christmas. Fucking just delay it a month or two, man. He's got a bow tie on his chest, like right where his breast is. See? How come I never noticed that until now? It's not here. It's right on his actual chest. Okay.
You know what he kind of looks like with those glasses and bow tie now? He kind of looks like Elton John.
Oh shit! Screw that up. All right, where am I meant to go now?
Somewhere.
All right, this is not. If this isn't Breath of the Wild, I don't know what is.
True Sinister says, "Fun fact: counting cards is not illegal, but it is very frowned upon and will get you
kicked
out at any Las Vegas casino. Actually,
Yeah.
it'll probably get you more than kicked out. It'll get you kicked on as well.
Your head kicked in.
Yep.
When the time is right.
You are not ready.
Might wake up in a bathtub full of ice with a testicle missing.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't spoil the Rain Man movie. He hasn't seen it. All right, what's a movie that everyone keeps banging on about and you haven't watched and you don't? And I'm gonna, you know my answer, but I'll wait for yours.
My answer, I guess it's currently Rain Man at the moment, but
Okay,
I'm trying
besides
to think.
Rain Man.
It used to be Goonies for the longest time, but
Same.
watched
I only
that.
just watched it recently, and I wish I had watched it in the 80s when I was a kid. Because I think I would have enjoyed that heaps. But no, my parents wouldn't take me to go actually watch movies that I wanted to watch. You know the first movie I ever saw? I think I've told you.
Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park.
Yeah. It's just like, what? This is such a random movie to go see for your first. Benji the Wonder Dog was another one.
Benji!
Yeah. Do you know the movies or no?
Yes, I do.
And there was one where he became a robot. That scared me because his head comes off.
Oh, no.
Well, his head comes off. It's kind of freaky.
Benji, the headless wonder dog.
Oh, no. I'm not doing these challenges. I can't be asked right now.
Hey, I haven't seen those movies since I was a little one.
It'll be weird to watch them now because they'll be so lame. One movie I want to see get remade is it Journey to the Black Hole or something like that?
Oh, I think I've got my answer, by the way, of a movie that I've not seen.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Or any of them.
Yeah, I've not seen any of them.
Watch them in order. Except don't bother with the last one. I haven't bothered with the last one.
The fifth one. Or the fourth one.
The most recent one where it's like Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford wants his paycheck. That's
Indiana Jones and the pensioner's check.
Yeah. And the pension of doom.
Pension of doom.
It's just, yeah, why? I got a D.
I don't know.
Brian got the D. The Lightning, who I didn't answer or respond to earlier, says, I know they wanted to make a AAA game and not an indie game. Yeah, it kind of felt like their past games looked like indie games, didn't it? A little. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not really. I've done this and I want to move on. I want to see a sequel come out. I'm really curious to see what would happen if they gave this to a developer that was really on top of their game. Like, could you imagine Monolith Software doing this?
Xenohog.
You
Are not ready. I get it.
Think who else could make a good Sonic game that's not Sega?
Unisoft.
Ubis.
Ubisoft, I mean. Ubisoft. That'd be so bad.
Good gravy.
What happened to Ubisoft, man? I can't reach him in that time.
They got a bit too Ubisoft. I don't know. Crashed into the tree, George.
It's sad how that actor ended up, but it's a good story that he came back. I've forgotten his name.
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
The Encino Man.
Yeah, Hollywood did him a dirty. That's not unusual.
Yeah, because didn't he make that one bad movie and it ruined his career?
I think that sucks. Like, that one bad movie would be enough to do you in.
It happened to Cuba Gooding Jr.
What was his bad movie?
He did a movie that took place on like a gay cruise where he's faking being gay to get like a free cruise or something.
What, and that upset the gays?
No, the movie just stunk in general.
Okay.
But then again, he did make like a small comeback when he played O.J. Simpson in that miniseries.
Yeah, because he's a good actor.
He's a fantastic
and
actor.
I don't think if he was in a movie that stank, I don't think it was because of his acting. Or maybe he didn't play the gay part right. I don't know. Oh, and yes, I've been diagnosed as being borderline autistic as a child, and I have an insane memory. I do not like the stigma and very loose and inconsistent definition of autism. I wouldn't take it personally because I think it's more to do with a misunderstanding from most people. I have a vague understanding, more of a morbid curiosity than anything else of autism. And I know that Rain Man is not accurate in what autism actually is, but it did open my mind though to the fact that it exists. So I think that is a good thing, that it allowed people to realize that it's a thing that affects some people, and it's if they display behavior patterns that seem weird or strange, it's not their fault. That's just the condition.
I'm telling that to the other kids.
Kids don't understand nor give a shit.
No.
Yeah. So you got your autism, they got a thing called being a dickhead. They never cure from that. There's no cure for dickhead.
No cure for autism either, but I'd much rather be I could be an autistic dickhead, but those are the worst.
Oh, there's definitely them.
I think the other name for autistic dickhead these days is just called common Sonic fan, but
I think it's called US President.
US President?
Oh, what? I just got randomly hit on by that dick. Not hit on as in that way, but just smashed up. Yeah, I'm not getting into politics, but what the fuck is going on with the US at the moment?
Don't blame me, I didn't vote for them.
Neither did I. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Do you watch The Daily Show?
Said John Stewart, but he hasn't hosted that show in years.
Stewart?
That show's held far back up. I've last watched it. I haven't seen that show since the 2000s, so...
Okay, it's really good now.
Always been, but yeah.
It's like more relevant now than it has ever been.
Nice.
Oh.
What was it? I remember the last time I watched it, they were complaining about George W. Bush. Which that's going back now.
If only, yeah, you look at these past things we used to complain about, and then you look at what we're dealing with now. It's just like, you know, we didn't really have much to complain about back in that era.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at the John Howard era. There was nothing to really complain about.
I think my only complaint about him was he interrupted an episode of The Simpsons back in the day with a speech.
Did he?
That was, yeah, like 1999.
What was the speech?
I was 9. I wasn't paying attention. I was just crying that Simpsons wasn't on. I was like, hey everybody! I don't know why he sounds like that.
I can't believe that someone jokingly suggested that he should be the next pope. He was the one that made that joke. That was politics aside. How do you expect people to respond when you to you saying you want to be the leader of such a significant religious establishment after the leader just died? He doesn't give two shits. Like, I'm not religious, but I would, if I was a leader, I would know time and place. That was neither.
Hope Spacies.
Yes, my child? Oh shit, I'm dying. Oh! Before I die though, I'll do one spectacular... Oh, no, I didn't die.
A miracle.
Oh no, I died. I was about to reach for the hallelujah, but okay. And then he posted himself a Kuma style black art. Yeah, they referenced that in the Daily Show. They said what pisses me off is that he's saying that he's a Jedi, but he's not. He's a bloody Sith because his lightsaber's red. I swear he must be trying his best to upset. No, what he's doing is just simply distracting from being a bad leader. Is what he's doing. It's a classic tactic. He's just doing it in a way that is really bizarre. You introduce...
I found it...
What?
I found it bizarre enough that he was president once. Now he's president twice. It makes it...
What makes me, like, really puzzle everything about Mr. Trump is how popular and successful he has been, and how everyone just loves him. I don't understand why, because the guy's just a jackass. Like, even in the 80s. He's in McDonald's commercials, for God's sakes. Oh, look, it's Donald Trump. Who gives a shit?
Try my Trump burger today.
No, he's actually, like, almost having sex with Grimace in the commercial.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, AI that.
Come here, birdie.
Oh, God. There's a mental image. You know what's sad? Is that you can imagine it.
Yeah. I spent a night with a hamburglar.
Yeah, knock that shit over.
I burgled his hams.
Yeah, I'm sure he just goes, how can I piss people off now? Have you noticed he's been distancing himself from Musk lately, or the other way around?
Yeah.
That's kind of died down a little over the last fortnight or so. I am also very sure that the Rain Man is indeed older me and Emerald. What?
What, Dustin Hoffman?
Yeah, I think he's trying to call himself Tom Cruise. I don't know.
Even though he's saying the movie's older than us. What? Yeah, I don't know.
You
don't
right?
know why I'm rambling.
Because you're old?
Turn into the ham. It's because I'm old. Shut up, Shuddy Jim.
Ah! The film came out before our birth, or not before mine. Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
This film's at least 2 years older than me.
That's not a lot.
No, not a lot at all.
See, here's the thing with this game. You're just fucking around. That's the whole point of the game, is just going around, clowning around. But there's no area to go like, oh, what's over there? No, you don't get that. You're just like, I need to unlock this next, is your big thing about going into a new stage or area.
It just sort of feels like one big, bad, created, like, custom map, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very generic.
Mm.
But again, it's got the potential for what the Sonic game should be.
It's true. Sinister says Brian is old enough to have seen the movie in real time.
What do you mean in real time? What does that mean? On launch, yes. I didn't. I watched it on TV. Again, parents didn't really take me to many movies. I'm trying to think what my favorite movie memory is, believe it or not, the movie itself wasn't great, but we saw something happen in the movie when it started that I've never seen before or since, and that is, oh my god, no, everyone cheered. It was the first time I'd seen that, and can you guess the movie? So this is like, and it was a midnight. My first time I watched the midnight screening, and everyone was cheering. Can you guess the movie? Oh no.
Rambo.
No. I thought you were streaming on Wednesday for some reason. Why would I know?
Trying to think, what year was this?
No, why do I have to give out the year? Because then you'll get it in one go.
Oh, okay. Everyone was cheering. It's not that great of a movie.
And it was a disappointment. Everyone walked out, like, everyone was stupidly excited and anticipating this movie. But it left everyone confused and, like, wondering, what did I just watch? Not car wreck.
2001 Space Odyssey.
Nah.
Star Trek.
Oh, you got one of the words right.
Star Wars.
Which one?
Empire Strikes Back.
No, I actually watched that in the movies. Everyone cheered, but no one cheered at the beginning of the movie. Everyone just...
Oh, Phantom Menace.
Thank you. He got it. He got there. Cameron says, hey, where's my intro gone? Well, you're not a sub. You're not a subscriber. So, no, you don't get an intro.
So, Cameron, put on the bread, cover yourself in meatballs, and become a sub.
Oh, God.
That was stupid.
That was really dumb. Why do I have to picture that? Don't.
I can totally... sorry, Cameron, I can totally picture you dressed up as like a...
Because he would do it.
Going, hey, guys, I'm
he would do it.
sandwich. And welcome to the Sandwich Show.
Oh, yeah.
I
told you you can sub for free. You get he's an Amazon member, Prime member, and he doesn't know how to use that feature. What's going on? Oh,
Prime sandwich.
Are you stuck on Sonic Frontiers? I'm not concentrating on playing and finishing. I'm just goofing around.
Collect the yellow balls.
Collect the blue balls. You know they were going to make that a thing, don't you?
Yeah, I can believe that.
And someone had to tap him on the shoulder. Yeah. About that. Shit. Wait, what? Oh no. What a way to goof that up. He dies with a party hat on. The chat has kicked me off like twice and came back for some reason. Because I hate you. I don't know why it did that. This should be a figurine or something. Look at all these. They're not chows. See, that's the thing. Why didn't they bring back chows? I think they wanted to introduce a new type of cutesy toy thing, and it didn't really pay off.
Kind of reminds me of Balan Wonder well a little bit with the chickens.
I never played it, so I wouldn't know.
I have played it, so I would.
Because you guys didn't make that. You didn't make that goal, remember?
Yep.
You tried.
You know what's funny? I bought like 10 copies of that game when it got reduced at JB. And very, very specific reason. I bought them for Halloween because people are doing Halloween a bit more down here. So I was going to open up with Trick or Treat, and if they say Trick, I was going to give them a copy of the game.
And they think, oh wow, got something cool. Thanks, a PlayStation 5 game. And then they go home and it's just like, what the fuck is this shit?
I gave that game to my little siblings for Christmas, and they were not happy. They knew what it was.
You gave me the fish too.
What are you doing
here? Yeah, like,
Big, what the fuck are you doing here? How did you get here? How is this even here? What is even here? I don't know. I was looking for cookies.
So now I'm fishing.
Who does his voice, I wonder?
And it was the Duke Nukem guy originally.
No.
Yes, it was.
That's fucked up. Now I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, but I'm all out of gum.
Would you like to try?
Froggy.
I'll let you borrow a rod.
I guess it
Balls of steel.
Do you know how to fish?
Do you know how to fish?
baby.
If you want.
Why does he have to talk like that?
Got a bite. Can you see the red ripples? When the white ripple overlaps with the red
My wife got a Froggy shirt and she doesn't understand the context, which I find funny.
Welcome to Sega Bass Frontiers.
Wow.
How do I talk without moving my lips? He's not moving his lips. What the hell?
Nice catch, Sonic.
See?
I'll trade you a token for any fish you catch.
I'm a ventriloquist.
Tokens, I'll trade
Quist?
them for some of the
Ventriloquist.
treasures I
What the-
found. Just tell me what you want.
So Cameron has gone quiet again because he's been kicked off or something? I don't know.
He really likes those purple
I don't know.
coins.
Oh no, these
Ah.
are Redeem hats off to you.
I'll let you borrow my rod again.
Cameron arrived just when I stepped away. Yeah, sorry about that.
Have you ever noticed you never see True Sinister and Cameron in the same room?
Yeah, what's that about? All right, done.
They're just not in the same location.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
What is up
Yeah.
with Big Stare? He
Um,
looks like he's ready. He looks like he's ready to shank you or something.
Sonic, when he says he'll lend you his rod, he's not talking fishing rod. Run. Oh no!
Don't drop the soap, Sonic.
You can't take Sonic seriously when he's got the glasses on.
Oh wow! Look at that big thing.
Would you like to try?
I am having some issues with my disk drive today. Which disk drive? What are we talking about? Cameron, context!
Is he watching us on DVD or something?
I don't know. Sorry, Biggs. I couldn't give a shit about your fishing. See ya. Disc. Yeah, what disc? Context, man. What are you talking about? Disc for what? Your Discman? Your mini disc player? Actually, Biggs is hard to get to. He's not that easy. Program. All right, we're using random words. And today's episode of What the Fuck is Cameron Talking About?
Well, let me guess, Cameron. Your Blu-ray burn is acting up again.
It's an issue with the gap. I'm telling you, I'm having an issue with something at the moment with you.
Issue with gap detection. He's playing a Tony Hawk game.
Is he burning Blu-rays? Is that what he's doing? With
Probably.
his homemade porn that he does?
Oh no.
Yeah, they say he calls it Playhouse. Yeah, we know what he's talking about. Get it. Yes, we've got a new track.
Cameron's Penthouse.
Cameron's Penthouse. Oh my god. Oh, that actually worked. I unlocked something. No, I am ripping the music CD. And I don't know why I'm using Biggs' voice for Cameron. I'm working now. It's working now because I did not enable gap detection.
I don't even know what gap detection is.
I don't know what gap detection is. What's gap detection?
Cameron, what's gap detection?
Cameron, what the fuck are you talking about? Spacey should talk in Big's voice more. Or maybe I could make that as one of the unlockables.
Big like this for 5 minutes.
Oh my god, that would do my head in.
Yes, it was.
Which is why Cameron will want it as a feature.
And he's got the points.
Is Cameron is Spacey's not enjoying himself? Then I approve. That's the motto, it seems. I would want it. Who is this band? Apparently there's supposed to be someone famous, but I don't know who they are.
There's a band in here?
Yeah, it's like not death metal, but it does have double bass kicking going on.
It must be Metallica.
It's emo. It's emo. I call it emo metal.
Meto? Yeah, metal. Yeah, hair metal. No, not hair metal. It's an Australian band.
Is it? Oh, okay. Ninja.
Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. You know, for a ninja's not doing a very good job at being hidden. Oh gosh, no, I'm just looking at some of those platforms in the level. It looks odd. It looks like a level that hasn't fully rendered properly. It's distracting.
In the background, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine having a disk drive in 2025. There are some. I kind of hate the fact that disk drives are not a big thing on PCs anymore in some ways because everything's downloaded. And the thing I hate about that is you can't find games in the shops on special for PC much now. Because it's all just downloaded.
Squid.
No, just ignore Squid. Sorry, Squid, I got things to do. I'm an old retro school funky. No, you're just old.
Junkie. Ooh, old school junkie. That's
Mary Kirkholmes
great
is the singer to the Australian metal band to Octavia, who also does the theme song. I have the soundtrack album. I know this. Oh my god. Do you want a ham sandwich, Cameron? I know this. Oh my god. Yes. Believe me. Who doubt it? Why would we doubt something like that? Well done. You know who sings this song. Good for you.
I only want a ham sandwich.
If I see you next time, I'm gonna get a ribbon with well done on it, and I'm gonna put the needle right in your fucking chest. There you go. You earned yourself a star.
There he is, Mr. Knows It All. There he is, he knows his stuff.
Increase speed.
give him a tiara as well, a sash, a flowers.
So I just got a mental image of him with a sash on him. World's bestest Sonic fan.
There he is, Sonic Universe.
It's so sad that you know
There
that
he is.
off by heart. Yeah, he is. Is that the most I can raise it now? Okay. Yeah, because before you had to do it one at a time. Now you can boost it up with all you've got. All right. Okay, I want to get to the top of that mountain, the tower, because I can't think of what else to do in this game. It's
Tower Mountain.
blah blah blah. Now we're listening to Sonic 3 soundtrack. As in Mega Drive Sonic. Yeah. The one that Michael Jackson may or may not have done.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Eggman tech. Seems abandoned.
I can't even
Still, I better keep on my
do the songs for the life of me.
Please don't.
This is like a bad game. This is like a bad game. Guess that Sonic song. Do do.
We're listening to it. We don't need to hear your rendition. It's okay. We're fine. Thank you. Did you know Sega made Sonic Frontiers have pop-in graphics because they downgraded the graphics for the Switch for some stuff, whatever. But yeah, I really hate how they did that. Instead of just making it like the Switch version do Switch things. I don't know. Oh, now we've got Dreamcast soundtrack going. Okay.
Oh, you remind me of playing like the Sonic Adventure DLC for the Dreamcast. I know we're in a crazy era where the DLC has been extracted and you can play it on emulators now. But there was a special DLC. But one of the DLCs for Sonic Adventure was you have to find like these giant rings that are hidden in each level. It was called like the Y2K ring event.
Right.
Yeah, and when you touch these special rings, it plays Sonic.
Can you stop?
It
with
plays
that?
like Sonic. It doesn't play Sonic. It plays Sonic CD music.
I don't want to touch Sonic in his special place.
In his big ring.
The way you say it, it's just like, I'm sorry. When you touch Sonic in his special place. And that's not cool. You know those Sonic says.
Yeah, Sonic
yeah.
says.
That's not cool. Mystic Ruins music is the GOAT. Oh, look who it is. That sucks. Since Spacies, what is your opinion on Nintendo Switch using game key cards instead of physical editions? It's shit, but it's not as shit as it could be. I know that's a piss weak answer, but I'm not the one that came up with the piss weak option that Nintendo have come up with. I don't know if it's Nintendo's fault or the developers. Do you have a cheaper option where we could just, give them a shit cartridge and then it just downloads the game? Do you have one of them?
Could be worse, could be just a bloody code in a box.
True Sinister, I have a serious question. When did Sega stop making arcade games? They didn't. They still make They still make arcade games to this day. We just don't see them because arcades are not that big in Australia or in the West. It's weird hearing what's it called? Crush 40.
Yep, Crush 40.
Yeah, in this game, because the soundtrack didn't really feature in the game, but here I'm listening to Sonic Heroes. Oh no, I don't want to take on asshole, or whatever it's called. Haven't I beaten this guy?
Asshole.
Oh no, I haven't beaten this one. No, it is. It's the same one.
Witch's hat. Black and you of his trunk.
Why didn't that work?
He's back
Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but the alternative is that we just get the code in a box, which shits me to tears. Because once you download that code, it is useless. No one can use it then. And that's a waste of plastic. Oh, come on. That didn't work.
You remind me of some of the more modern PC game releases how it just comes with like a Steam code in a box. I remember buying this one game.
I've got one of them, yeah.
I remember buying this one game like years ago. It was called Awesome Knots. It was like a physical edition. It came with a Steam key and a CD, but when you put the CD in the PC, it says, download the game on Steam.
That's shit.
Yeah. It didn't even have a download of the game. It just says download it on Steam.
The Sonic Heroes demo song is just him mumbling random words. Blah blah blah
Oh,
blah.
yeah.
Da. I want to hear that. I want to hear it because I reckon that would be.
I remember hearing that years ago.
That'd be
It's
shit.
Oh, it's shit.
But funny shit in a funny way.
It's shit. But when you
Alright,
realize
after I finish
it's
the
a
stream,
demo,
I'll look out for that.
I remember hearing.
See,
about
why
that
don't you
when it
say
was
stuff
new.
like this more often, Mr. Cameron? That's actually interesting. Instead of the random shit you usually come up with.
Well, that's a good idea for a segment. Randomly interesting.
Hey, I got a cog out of his ass. That's not his ass. Oh, I don't know. Oh, shit. I just struggle, like, with this boss in general. Just get up there, will ya? It's on YouTube because long ago when I was on YouTube, someone had uploaded it for me. Yeah, they did it just for you, did they? I'm pressing X, you idiot. I'm getting cranky at a game. When was the last time you actually really got like super annoyed at a game? Like I am now.
Oh, good question. I can't answer right away because I have to think about these things. I do remember getting very frustrated, like replaying Mario Kart 64 because I was speeding along, like I should be way ahead, but for some reason they all still kept on catching up to me. I was frustrated. I was like,
that annoys you. Okay.
Yeah.
I paid the bill. I deserve to go. Oh, I got annoyed when playing in Japan. Played what's happened to the sound? Oh, okay. We played Mario Kart in the arcade, and I was leading, and it was one of those not blue shell moments, but not far off it. Where some bullshit happened, and my wife ended up winning or something. And she's like, "I thought you were good at video games." I said, "You do realize this is just a random bullshit game, right? You do understand that, don't you?"
Oh,
You know those moments. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. You want to side with my wife? All right, fine. The sound is acting all weird. Something's happened to the sound.
You remind me of like watching like some of those old game fail videos. There's this one moment that I specifically remember. It was this guy like doing an online race, and like I want to say it was Forza. He was coming first, but then like all the other players just happened to render in at the last moment, and he got last place at the last minute.
I don't know if you've played Mario Kart in the arcade, but it is insanely cheap.
Yeah, I've played it. It's almost as if it's an arcade game. Yeah, I remember last time I played, I was playing with other people. I thought, cool, Pac-Man, I'm gonna play as Pac-Man, and then the other person picked the ghost and just kept crashing into me on purpose.
So you're gonna buy? Oh, you haven't dedicated to it yet. You haven't.
No. I'm on the fence.
Okay.
And this picket fence hurts.
So here's the thing that's bugging me is that there's no real games announced for it yet. Like, you've got Mario Kart World, yeah, but there's no Mario. Where's the big Mario game? Where's the big Zelda?
Where's the new WarioWare?
Yeah, because that's the big game. That's where it's at.
Oh, he's stuffing Amy with hearts.
Feeling, Amy? I mean, what's it like being all ghosty?
Honestly, I don't feel that different since you helped clear my mind.
The audio is doing something weird.
Detached? Have you ever flown around?
It's doing like this 70s psychedelic effect to it. It's a glitch.
I just wish I could finally land and be whole again.
Sonic the High Hog.
Hang in there, Amy. I'll figure something out.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, we'll do this one stage and then I've got to call it quits because I've got an early start tomorrow. Sorry. And I can hear you're petering out. All right, we'll do this one level. Come on. Off you go.
You can
Off
do
you
it.
go. Come on.
Touches the thing.
Wait, what? I wasn't even ready. What are you doing?
Getting balls to the face. Yellow balls.
You are tired. See, the audio's still doing it.
I like what Karen says. Did you know Emerald Rangers hasn't played Sonic Frontiers yet?
Yeah, we covered that already.
This is a pretty cool looking level.
Yeah, they do these levels really well.
Why can't we have more open world stuff like this?
Well, this is not open world. This is on rails.
I know, but yeah. Why can't we have this stuff in the open
Oh,
world?
make this the open world. Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Part of the open world, at least.
Could you imagine how complex this world would look if you look at all the shit going on in the background? You'd be lost. That's what people want.
You get lost in it. Yeah.
Can I ask it? It's the same question. I haven't updated it, Cameron. What is it with you? I got to press the buttons. I got to press the shiny thing. There's a button. I got to.
What does this button do?
Yeah. You can press it, but I'm not going to answer it. Because it's the same answer I gave you last time. And that is, I don't know. Oh my God. So he actually does it. So he actually does it. That's what I think of you doing that. Are you buying the Switch 2 on day one? No. I want to, but no. Here's the thing. I just don't see what... Okay. The biggest thing I want out of the Switch 2 at the moment is my Switch 1 games to play like they should. So, to me, the Switch 2 is the patch. That's how I look at it. It's the patch. These are how I thought the games should run, and they're going to run in the way that I wanted them to run. Like, being able to play... Oh, my God. Hang on. I got to pause this.
Be right back. The alcohol's kicking in. Gotta piss.
Okay. To be able to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and not have it run like a busted asshole, that'd be great. And I don't know if I want to pay $800 just for that pleasure. You can do that. And then there is a list of games that won't work, but they are mostly dumb third-party games that nobody plays. I know that most games, like 90 whatever it is %, will run on the Switch too. I'm not worried about my games not working on the Switch too. My point is that to pay extra just to get the game to run on the Switch 2, I think that's just such a... This company made $10 billion or something last year. It's not like they can't afford it. They're now in the top 10 highest profitable Japanese companies on the stock exchange. And what bugs me about that is people jump to their defense like they need defending. Every time they do something jackass, they make some jackass decision. I love Nintendo games and I love their history, but man, they do some just... I'm going to put this out there. I think this launch so far it's not as bad as the Xbox One. No one's going to ever get a worse launch than that console. But man, they're really doing their best to get close to it. But what's dumb is they're gonna make sales, no matter how jank their launch is. We just don't know so many things about how games will run. How, like, if you put your Switch 1 cartridge into a Switch 2, is it going to just automatically update and run at 120 hertz? Or is it just going to run at whatever the Switch will run at? They haven't been very clear on that. Also, code on a cart just sucks. That's a really... Nintendo should be making it clear to their third-party suppliers, if you want to release a game on this console, you're going to have the game on the cartridge. Too bad. You can... Hey, I just had a rant. You missed it. They need to go back to... No, they don't need to go back to discs. Shut up, Cameron. No. Shut up. I'm saying that Nintendo should put their foot down and say that any third-party companies that want to release a cartridge on the Switch 2 have to have bare minimum the game running on the cartridge off without any updates needed.
Agreed.
We
And
stopped
by the
saying the
way-
word discs, Cameron.
and
What is
by
wrong
the
with
way,
you?
Cameron, we shouldn't return the disc. We should return the jammer boards.
Why'd you have to make me end the stream on such a downer now? So now I'm angry. I want to be positive about the Switch 2 launch, but there's just been so many decisions and so many things that I've seen come out from them that just make me go, man, you're making it really hard to want to like what you're doing.
So,
Emerald
are you-
Rangers,
are you
can you
saying-
do
are
a
you-
David Lee Roth impression to cheer Spacies up?
Oh yeah! That sounded more like Metallica there. Oh,
I think
riding
you're,
with the devil. Yeah.
I think your what do you call it? Peak leveler on your audio just kills you when you do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow.
Anyway, I'm running out of I'm running out of juice, and this one's acting weird. These are the people that
you don't want to hear my. You don't want to hear my Sammy. Oh, I could hear myself. That was loud. I was gonna say you don't want to hear my Sammy Hagar impersonation.
I think you can hear me because you can hear yourself because I put the headphones right up to the mic. I think that's what it is. These are the people that made today's stream just that little bit more awesomer, and one of them is not Cameron. Give me a second while I run it.
Since Spacies would like to thank all these awesome people for being good.
Oh, it worked. It rolled the credits. True Sinister, thank you very much for the resub, man.
Comment and all that other good stuff helps my channel grow to
What are we up to with the subs? I think we got 9 subs. Yeah, 9. We can do better than that. I want to get it back up to 20 again. Do you know what my record is for subs on the channel?
69.
It was close, actually. I think it was like, I think I had 60 subs at one point. But it was mostly due to one guy who I've not seen come back onto the channel for a while. Oh, by the way, people that have turned into ghosts. I hope it's not because of something I said or did, but where's Game Boy?
You didn't shoot him, did you?
Where's Game Boy Bryant?
Huh?
I didn't say anything to piss him off, did I? But he hasn't been back on. He's ghosted me.
I've not seen him online in June.
I see what you tried to do there. It sucked in. Ha ha ha. I'll do it for you. Yeah, so where has Game Boy Bryant been? We'll find out. I'm gonna DM him, which I never do. He bugs me. His tweets do annoy me, but I don't have any hate to him or anything. He just acts like he's like this big million follower channel, and he's like, oh hey, I'm sorry I've been away doing this, and sorry that you guys have missed me. Like no one cares, but I care.
And then he pops up in the chat right now.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Do you remember that one time though? Were you watching?
Oh, that one. That one creep that popped in. So this, yeah, I remember that.
He deserved it.
Stream.
He deserved it. I don't care. He deserved all that, and I haven't heard from him since. That's good. That's all good, and just filtering out the dickheads. That was bizarre, though. What were the odds that I'd be talking about him and he's actually in the chat? He's talking about me. That asshole. All right, my name.
I was talking, but anyway.
My name's been Brian. I've been gaming since Spacies. This one's been gaming since Alex D Kid or something.
Yep, the kid Alex.
Bye.
Laters.